Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates
And Del Piero! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Gently done.
Now it's Jedson. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Wilson really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's having a go!
They've got to be quick moving this forward. It's going to be a real pleasure to see the mercurial Alessandro Del Piero.
Genuine legend of the Italian game.
Yeah, the Del Piero zone was named after his trademark move of drifting out wide before easing inside to aim at the far post, and he can play in any advanced position.
He's had a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Gaia. Oh, played through for the wide man. Big header! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Danger averted for now. Swift. All played for Del Piero. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Wilson is on his own. And he's gone backward here. Now it's Wilson. Now it's Swift. Corner then. Now the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Red Star with the corner, there first. There's the hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And now a sudden chance to counter. Kaka. Jedson. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. That's good running with the ball.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Jedson.
Under. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Kaka! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Well, that is a good ball to find him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Works it forward. Oh, good-looking ball. Matic.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He won't be happy with that one. Jedson. Solomon. João Cancelo kept his eye on it, and he's there. That is good alertness. Del Piero. Solomon. And he's cut it out. João Cancelo. Half an hour played now. And it's Wilson. And he was quick to react. McKennie. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here. It's a mighty effort! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. He's tried one! And that is doing no harm at all.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
And it's Del Piero. Passes short and sharp. Jedson Fernandez.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Matic. McKennie. Swift. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Swift. Can he find the finish? He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Red Star are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Half-time getting close now. Now it's Jedson. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born...
Big chance! They are rampant! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus, and the shot! Well, the ball's come loose here. Under.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He can run onto that. Jedson Fernandez. And it's half-time here. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Featuring our guest performers today.
There's the start of the second half. Arsenal didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Wilson. Kaka. Lima. And it's Gaia. Played out to the left flank. So nearly the perfect ball. No, that was never going to make it. Jedson. Now that looks a decent ball. Solomon gets a cross in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Keeper's ball. Swift. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Wilson. And it's Del Piero. Kaka. To Under.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. No, that's been intercepted. Red Star are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
Hits one! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Red Star are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Jedson. Solomon. Oh, that was vital. Swift. Matic. And it's Wilson. No, again, there's no way through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, this could be a chance. Now the finish! Kaka. That has been cut short. And he's intervened well there. Gaia. Solomon going full steam ahead down the left flank. Holgate deals with that comfortably. Now it's Wilson. McKennie. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Østigard gets across to intercept that. Swift. Great ball if he can get there. Real chance here. Del Piero! Lima. Swift. Oh, super. Great chance! It's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Number 21.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 15.
Things
Number
looking
22.
so easy, almost too
India.
easy here.
Number 21. Omorogian.
Jedson.
Coming on the field.
Matic cuts
Number
out the
6.
pass.
Soberslide. Number 20.
They'll want to make the
Number
most of this
91.
turnover.
Ivan
Jedson.
Zapata.
He's in plenty of space here. Caught offside that time.
Here's Zapata. Has a go! And again! And yes, it's there! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Arsenal, after 78 minutes, is number 10, McCann. 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 Substitution for Arsenal, number 83, Jedson. Number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number
Well, they have a
14,
goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Number 7, Guiri.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Substitution in progress.
Castrovili. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Wilson. Lo Celso. Interesting ball. Gabriel. He's had a hit! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Gaya. Szoboszlai. And now the breakaway. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Now there's a fine ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Wilson. Picks out, tries a shot! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Red Star are having a ball here. So, third corner of the game. Red Star have the chance to go the other way.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. 4 extra minutes added on. Szoboszlai. Can he spark a counter here? Good running, strong and purposeful. Rashica providing an outlet on that flank.
Gabriel Jesus.
Now it's Sabitzer.
Gaya.
And there goes the final whistle. Arsenal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.